I love Jets fans. You name one other organization that deals with the shit that we deal with and is still this passionate. Sure, you got the little segments, the dog pound. But look at the Patriots fans. They just had 20 years of there are kids, there are 20, 21-year-old, 25-year-old people in this world that are Patriots fans who have never known losing. Never in their entire lifetime. They were born into this Belichick-Brady thing, and they have consistently won. They've won 6 Super Bowls. They've been to 9 or whatever it is. And then when they didn't get in there, they were the AFC Championship game or the semifinals or whatever. And what happens the year that Tom Brady leaves? Dude, you have droves of people leaving the Patriots. These are diehard Pats fans. This is what they have. Diehard Pats fans going to be Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans. Why? Because I'm a fucking fan of Tom Brady. Bullshit. What is that? Dudes, what's happening? I couldn't wait to do this with you guys. I think this is going to be fun. It's weird. My clock, I'm having a very bizarre thing take place, which is my clock said 9:59 just a minute ago, and now it says 9:57. What happened? Did something happen in the world that I'm unaware of? I don't know what the fuck's going on. You guys know? What happened there? I'm looking right at a clock. So I know when I come on here with you guys and it went backwards. Did the Matrix, did something happen, man? I don't know. It's kind of creepy. Well, Jets, the comments got weird, Jared. Oh, that's a bummer, man. That's like my favorite little show. You know what I love? I love O'Leary's podcast. I think it's great. And I love Ryan's Monday night over there where you guys were. And then I love, you guys listen to, what the fuck's his name? Boy Green, the Jet Zone. You guys listen to that guy? If you don't, he's good. And I can listen to Cool Your Jets every now and then. I really, glitch in the system, right? It's scary, man. I was like, wait a minute. I just like freaked out. I was like, what just happened? Like, what just happened? It was 9:59. Now it's 9:57. Now it's 10 o'clock. I don't know what happened. But it sucks when, a lot of these shows and a lot of the guys that are out there, like I try to listen. I try to consume as much content and I try to support as many guys as I can. And I can't fucking listen to it, man. It's so negative and poisonous that I'm like, I can't do it. I mean, look, we all know what the hell we're watching, what we're into here with these Jets. It's like, and we all get in a bad mood, but when it's like that doom and gloom shit, I can't take it. Right, Greg? It's Gase. It's the Gase effect. So look, Jared Reaper's in here. We got Poor Wake, New York Jets 24. What's up, man? Greg Tarr, Thor. Everybody's here, man. Joe Montori's been crushing it this week. If you guys don't follow him on Twitter, go follow him. He's doing some really cool drafts, some mocks. I don't know if you're just getting into it, Joe, but it's fun. It's fun to watch you, man. It's good stuff. So what we're going to do here tonight, we're going to share the screen like this. And I am going to, here, look at this. Let me show you guys some. I'm working on some. What do you guys think of this? Tell me. It's just us. What do you guys think? Look at that thing. What do you think? I'm trying to figure out, and this is like 3 options for little intros and shit. You see that? Here, look. Woo, look at GreenBean. Am I cool? Am I good yet? Look at that. Was it cool? Yeah. It is, man. It's tough. It's tough. So you like that, Greg? See, dude? All right. See? All right. You guys are all right, man. So I'm trying to I spend hours at night, right? Like I take a bunch of cocaine. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do anything. But so I'll sit here for hours. I look up, it's 3 a.m. and I'm just messing with these little graphics, I'm so old, dude. It's like this stuff comes, my kids are 12 and 9 and they'll come out here and go, no, you just do this. And they fucking figure it out. And I spend hours. So anyway, all that aside, let's do this. We are going to do the draft as I told you guys. What we're going to try to do each week is we're going to try to pick a theme, right? Like, so what we're going to do, I got some input this week. Some guys said, hey, you know what would be cool before we make any decisions one way or the other? If we were going to keep Darnold, what would it look like? So, and we were talking about some of this stuff last week, and some guys, like I said on my Instagram, asked if this would be something we could do. So I said, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. So that's what we're going to do this week. So this week we're going to go ahead. We're going to pick a 7-round draft. We'll stay at normal speed. We're obviously going to pick the New York Jets, and we're going to build this draft. Let me pause it so we don't do anything yet. So the theme today is, let's assume that we are the Jets. This is our war room. It's our virtual war room. We're all scouts and everybody. And I'm obviously Joe Douglas because of the fatness and roundness of my head. Okay. But so we'll try to get all of our opinions. But the thing we've decided to do as an organization is we have decided to give Sam Darnold another year. The coach we hired, who I don't know if you guys heard, happens to be Matt Campbell. In my world, Matt Campbell's on board, and he wants to give Sam Darnold another year. He believes in him. So what we're going to do today is we're going to try to use the draft to build around Sam Darnold to see what we could do to support this guy. Okay, we'll talk about all the trades and all that sort of stuff. So that is what today's little drafty poo is going to be about. Sound good? So I know, Terry. It's funny. I start playing with this old shit, and then it just becomes part of my vernacular. I used to say, not even a year ago, like, I'm never going to talk like that because I don't want to even believe I'm old. And all of a sudden, it's just now I say it all the time. I think it's the fluffiness of my beard. I don't know. So let's do this. New York Jets 24. What I like to do, we could initiate a trade if you guys all wanted to initiate a trade. You want to see if we can get up to number 1 real quick? No. We'll do that next week. So what we're going to do here is this particular draft simulator will initiate trades. So they will suggest trades to us, and we will either counter or reject them or accept them. So let's get this thing started. Remember, we are building around Sam Darnold for this particular draft. That is the theme. You guys are our national scouts and directors of player personnel and assistant GMs and all that. It's us. We are the team. It's up to us to build around this. Well, the thing is, Dominic, the Draft Network I actually think the Draft Network's draft board, their big board, is closer to reality than PFN. The problem is they want to charge you to make trades, so I don't want to pay them because I pay so many goddamn pages and NFL Game Pass and fucking PFF and all these things that we pay for. So I can't do another one. You know what I mean? All right, let's do it. We're ready to go. So what we're going to do right now, let's push start on the draft, and sadly we will watch Trevor Lawrence get taken first. Boom. There he goes. But now we are on the board. Now, New York Jets 24, and the rest of you take a look. So we are getting some phone calls. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see it on the bottom of the page here. It makes it look like here, watch. I'll show you something. See the little telephone there? See the phone's ringing? The little green phone right here. So the phone is ringing. We go, oh, I wonder who it is. I didn't give my mother this number. And holy shit, it's the Chicago Bears. Now, those Bears want to offer us pick 20, pick 52, which is their second, pick 83, which is their third, and next year's first and second. I will tell you that is a very good offer. So, and look, since last week, the San Francisco 49ers had pick 12. They now have pick 14. So let's just look at that again. Bears, first, second, third, first, second next year. The Niners want to give us 14 and 45, which is higher than the Bears' second, first, second, and third next year. So we could counter that and get the third over to this year and everything. Pick 29. I'll throw this at you guys just so we know who we are as a team. Pick 29 and pick 20 and all that. We don't want to go down from 2 that far, right? You with me? Too far. I'm with you. Okay. So Chicago's too far. You guys are saying 2. Chicago was what did that say? 16. So okay. So we got San Francisco at 14. The Saints at 29. The Washington football team at 19. And the Demons, Devil Boys at 15. And the Colts at 18. So if we were to consider any of these trades, now, let's not forget, all the trades are kind of similar. You see that first, second, third, first, second next year. They're all the same kind of a thing. So if we were going to consider one of them, in my opinion, it would be with the 49ers at 14. So I'll just ask you that. As you guys see it, is 14 too far to go? We can counter that too. We can see if they'll give us first, second, third this year, first, second, third next year. That's a huge trade. But I'm going to leave it to you guys. San Francisco makes sense. Thor likes it. We need a Bengals offer. You want to try? Well, all right. Let's break protocol a little bit. Let's initiate one trade. Let's see if we can offer. So we'll do this. We can initiate the trade. So let's propose a trade with the Bengals. Okay. Come on. This fucking screen's weird. All right. So we're offering them our number 2 for their 5th. We're saying, hey, if you give us your 5th, your 2nd, and your 1st, you think that's too much? It's us initiating the trade. What do you guys think? I'll throw that at them. Sound good? If there was a team you rob clean, it's the Redskins, right? But Demonic, where were you yesterday? We were asking about you, buddy. I got worried. I thought you might have been sick. Travis Henderson, good to see you, buddy. So let's try to see if we could initiate this trade. Is everybody cool that their 5th pick, their 2nd rounder this year, and their 1st next year? Does that sound like enough? Because the Bengals are at 5 right now. They're not 3 anymore, Reaper. They played some good football recently. So let's take a shot. Let's see if let me see what you guys say. I don't want to just go rogue on you. They're not going to. That's funny, Terry. All right. So I'm going to try it. Here we go. So we're going to, like I said, our number 2. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. For their number 5, number 38, and their 1st. They declined it. So then right there that we would have to take less than that. I'm going to be real straight. You want to see if I wouldn't do it in real life, but do you guys want to see if they'll do it for a second? I think we could still get Zach Wilson or Fields, one or the other at 5. Yeah, I hear you, Demonic. I hear you. What's up, John Post? All right, so let's just see what they're going to do. If you guys want to do this, remember, this is you. I have an input, but I'm only one of many, okay? So our trade was declined. We still have the San Francisco offer, which is very lucrative. Okay, so let's go back to you want to see if the Dolphins want to trade at 3, Reaper? Is that what you want? All right, let's do that. So we'll see if the Dolphins want to trade to 3, and we'll do it for a 2nd round pick. Okay? Let's see if they do it. They declined it. Nobody's going to move. I'm going to tell you right now. So we have to do one of 2 things. We got to pick at number 2, or we're going to take and work with the Niners and see if we can get it to where we like it. Let's go back to where that is. So the Niners, just to refresh your memory, are offering us their 1st at number 14, their 2nd, number 45, and their 1st, 2nd, and 3rd next year. If we're going to counter it, we can add a 3rd. What else you want to counter it? I think that's probably all we're going to get. Right. Remember, we're not taking a quarterback. We're building around Sam in this particular mock. That's the theme of this mock. The Jets have decided to build around Sam. We hired Matt Campbell as a coach, and he wants to work with Sam Darnold. That's what he wants. So, Reaper says make the pick. Draft Sewell. If we're building around Sam, draft Sewell. You guys don't want to trade? Okay. I like the deal. Thor likes the deal. I'm going to tell you guys right now. If I was alone, I would take it. But it's up to you. I'm only one vote. It looks like everybody wants to. Yeah, I remember Anthony Munoz, Greg Tarr. I do. You remember why the Jets didn't take him? Do you know why? I know why. All right, so we're gonna go Louis Davilo. We're building around Sam this week. That's the theme of this week's draft. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna bounce the trades. We are gonna get out of here, and we are gonna take. We're gonna take Sewell. That's the pick. Oh wait, now you guys are saying make the trade. Let me do some counting. 1, 2, 3. Trade of keeping Sam, not Sewell. Okay, all right. See that? Reaper's yelling at me now. He's like, you fucking moron. All right, so we'll do it again. So we're going to go ahead and counter this trade. Let's see if they'll give us their first 3 picks. And they have accepted it, guys. We are now taking pick 14. We moved. We got quite a bit for it. So let's see how the draft goes. You got Justin Fields, Trey Lance. Okay, remember, we're building around Sam. Ooh, look at this. So we're now at our pick. The Titans are offering us pick 25, so we'll move back 11 spots. They'll give us their second and next year's second. Ooh, that's far, man. Pick 60 and their next year's second. The Patriots want to give us 47. No, I'm not giving them ours. You want to try to counter it? Let's do this. I'll take my second away and see if they do it. How's that sound? Fuck the Patriots. All right, so we took the trade. Zach Wilson is still available. You know what's funny? Even if I was building around Sam Darnold, I would still take Zach Wilson if he made it to 14. Isn't that crazy? All right, so you want to see if the Patriots will drop one spot. You know who they want? They want Wilson. They think we're going to take him. So, all right, let's do it. We're going to go ahead and take Wyatt Davis or something anyway, right? Caleb Farley's gone. They declined it anyway. Fuck them. All right, so who we taking, guys? Let's see who we got here. So we got Zach Wilson sitting there. We have Jalen Waddle. We got tackles Rashawn Slater, who is rising right now. Christian Darrisaw, Eichenberg, Devonta Smith, Creed Humphrey. Remember, if you take Creed Humphrey, you can move McGovern over to his natural position of guard. Creed Humphrey is going to be – he's clearly the top center in this draft. So what do you guys think? You want to build the wall? Meowsers, I hear you, man. But that's not what this particular draft is. Like I got requests. You can tell me which draft you want to do next week. Next week we'll do a whole thing. You know, this draft is remember, it's very important. Let me take a second here. It's very important. You want your GM to look at all contingencies anyway. So us as fans, we should be doing the same thing. Like if we like this shit, which I love it personally, I could do this all day long, man. If we're going to do this, we want to see what it really looks like. It's very easy to say, fuck that, take this guy. But did you really look at what it looks like if you take the other guy or if you do the other thing? And that's where this is fun. So you guys want to build the wall? I got 3 build the walls. I got a Devonta Smith. Yeah, I know. That's the thing, Jared. Waddle scares the shit out of me. I personally wouldn't take Waddle. I wouldn't. There are other – if he slid till the late second or third, I'd take him. But I'm not taking him in the first. I can't. Unless you guys wanted me to. I got 2 Waddles. So I got a whole bunch of build the walls. Devon, we got to give me your official. All right, let's do this. Official player projection. So in my opinion, we got Waddle, Devonta Smith, Creed Humphrey, or do you want to go? Let me see the guards. Zion Johnson, I'm going to tell you right now, Trey Smith is the best guard on that board right there, on that page. But this is it's a little squirrely. So you want to take Trey Smith or do you want to take Creed Humphrey, Samuel Cosme, Devontae Smith, or Waddle? Who are you guys thinking? Ooh, Smith, dude, Devontae Smith is crushing it. Creed will fall. Is that what you think? Now that's smart. Asylum Reaper is paying attention to the board and what he thinks is going to happen. And we're going to watch this. We're going to pay attention. So, okay, I got more Smiths than anything, so that's what we're going to do. Devontae Smith is getting a phone call in his house, sitting with his mother and sister right now. Where'd they go? Welcome to the New York Jets. Devontae Smith, our first pick in the 2020 draft. Look at Zach Wilson. Dude, the Patriots wanted to trade up to take Creed Humphrey Reaper. You see that? He went the next pick. Okay, so this is our Seattle pick number 27. We're getting 3 trade offers. Our phone is ringing. We have 3 trade offers. The first offer is pick 20. So we're at pick 27. They say you give us 27 and your next year's third, we'll give you 50, 57, and 81. That's a fantastic deal, by the way. But that's far, man. 27 to 67, but they're giving a lot. That's a second, a third, next year's second and third. And we could get the 7th off there. Let's take a look at it, and then I'm going to check in and see what you guys are saying. So move back to pick 56. They'll give us their they will give us their third, their second, and fourth. Right? Yeah. I lose track between the rounds and stuff. All right, so just to recap, we go back to 50. We get 3 picks in this draft. 2 seconds and a third. Damn. That's good. Or we get a second, a third, a second, and a third next year. A second, a third, a second, and a fourth next year. What do you guys? Let me check and see what you guys are doing. What do you want? No, Max. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? I've said that all the time. If they could figure out a way to get players in the mix, that'd be fantastic. I know. We want J.J. Watt. Keep your fucking 4th round pick and give us J.J. Watt. All right, so we're going to look at the players that are available before we look at the trades, okay? So I'm going to get this off. So here's all the players, just to give you an overview. We still got a cornerback like J.C. Horn sitting there. Samuel Cosme. We got Travis Etienne. Najee Harris is there. Pat Freiermuth, probably my favorite tight end. Kyle Pitts is probably a little better, but I like Freiermuth the best. You got Basham. So let's take a look at the guards. Trey Smith is still there, man. That would be way up high on my list. We got to start thinking about that wall, my friends. So we got Zion Johnson, Deontay Brown, and Trey Smith. The centers, Josh Myers, Trey Hill. And this guy, this is the hidden gem of the draft, Tyler Linderbaum. You'll see him rise. Wait till the combine. So what are you guys thinking? What do you want to do? You want to build the wall? You want to accept one of these trades? Or you want to just grab a premium offensive lineman? What are you thinking? E-Rock, good to see you, buddy. E-Rock wants J.C. Horn. Ooh, Patrick Jones. I know, dude. He's my favorite pass rusher in the draft. Jared and E-Rock are saying J.C. Horn. Reaper's saying Patrick Jones. Parker Dugan is a man after my own heart. I'm thinking if we ignore the O-line here, we're gonna regret it. That's my thought. But the thing is, Terry Monroe, the thing is, Joe Douglas signed a series of 1-year contracts. We can sign all these kids. We can have a team that's 50% youngins, first 2-year players. What's wrong with that? Rather than these old-ass guys trying to get their last contract. You know what I mean? You keep some well-placed vets, but we can do it. Go back to all real quick. You got it. All right, here's the top. Now, let me just say this, though. This PFN, in my particular opinion, their rating system isn't quite as accurate as like Draft Network or Draft Tech or Walter Football and all those guys. They're a little off. So but this is what we're paying attention to, this board. So, for example, a guy like Trey Smith, let's just take a look here. I'll show you something. A guy like Trey Smith is the 4th rated guard left on the board. So even though I think he's the best guard on there, I wouldn't take him now because this board doesn't want me to take him now. So why should I jump it and lose other players? You see what I'm saying? It's very important to pay attention to your board. Drafts go wacky. Look at Denzel Mims last year. That's a first-round wide receiver. I'm telling you he is. So the fact that he fell was unpredictable, right? Nobody could have seen that coming, but that's the way it went. So you got to pay attention to the board, how it's breaking. So, okay, I think we're good on tackle. This is E-Rock Poke. Let's see what he says here. He wrote us something big. Fanton Becton. We pick up Thuney. I think we're good. We only need to draft center. After that, building depth. Take Horn, then Smith. Why don't the tackles show up? Well, I can show you the tackle. Well, because the tackles, if you go offense like this, Samuel Cosme's there. They show up. Leatherwood's there. Mayfield's there. It's just it all depends on the positional value. Like if there are 3 cornerbacks and 2 wide receivers that are better than the top tackle, it's just the way it's going to look. Look, Rondale Moore's there. We got our receiver for a little while. Okay. Edge has been in need for 10 years. Asylum Reaper is making his case. Patrick Jones is a plug-and-play starter year 1. All right, you guys got to start telling me some players. I got 3 or 4 for Horn. I got Reaper wants Patrick Jones. Terry Monroe saying the best offensive lineman available. Trey Smith and then Najee from Charlie Goodstat. That's the way I would go, man. All right, so Demonic, give me a player. Can you see the board? Let me show you. I'll scroll around a little bit. Let's take a look at the offensive guards. Okay. Zion Johnson, Deontay Brown, Trey Smith. Here are the centers. Landon Dickerson, Josh Myers, Trey Hill, Lindstrom, Drake Jackson, Tyler Linderbaum from Iowa. And here's the edge rushers. Let's get some edge on our brains. We got Patrick Jones, Basham, Jalen Phillips, Ronnie Perkins, Rashid. I don't know how to say that. Quincy Roche and Aiden Hutchinson. Every one of those guys are plug and play, in my opinion. Not quite to Patrick Jones level, but that is a good list of edge rushers left. So what do you guys want? Let's do this, too. Let's see where our picks are, okay? Let's refresh our memory. Guys, we pick again in 6 picks. So what do you want to do? You want to grab Patrick Jones and then go line? You want to grab Horn and then go Jones? Jones is going to go. These are the guys that are going to be gone mostly. Take Horn. Jones might not last. You want to see the corners, Parker? Let me just show you the corners real quick. J.C. Horn, Eric Stokes. Oh, Darion Kendrick, right. Tyson Campbell, Asante Samuel Jr. still there. So Sean Wade's gone. Carrie Vincent we can get later. He can be a depth pickup, even though he's a starter. Jones, then Horn from Greg Tarr. Stay with Horn. I'm just counting you guys up. I'm not going to override anybody. This is your draft. I only have 1 vote. I'm all over offensive line here. You guys are killing me. All right. We got Jared Pease with me. They're Jones. This is a Darnold-specific draft. Good point, Charlie. Horn, you guys are fucking crazy. What happened to all our offensive love? What happened? We love our cornerbacks, don't we? Don't we, Reaper? All right. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it's down to Horn and Jones. We're going to lose the other one. Whoever we don't take here, 99%, we're losing the other one. So it's going to be Jones or Horn. You guys are fucking hilarious, right? This is great. Trey Smith, Luis Sanchez. Yeah, he will, Meowsers. You're right. We don't have to worry about Trey Smith right now. But O-line, I would love to take Cosme or Myers right now. That's who I'd be taking. Okay. It's between Jones and Horn. That's where we are. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Patrick Jones. I think edge is a bigger need, and there are better cornerbacks later. Unless I'm going to give you guys 3 seconds to change my mind. Jones. Okay. Thor said it. Reaper nailed it down. Patrick Jones is a New York Jet. Let's see what we got. Who's going? Cosme's gone. Oh, there he is. Horn and fucking Freiermuth. I was going to make my case for Freiermuth in a minute. I didn't tell you guys, but I was going to do that. I had a plan. Oh, there goes Horn, guys. I'm sorry. We knew it, though. We knew it going in. So that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, I say. All right, so we got Patrick Jones and Devontae Smith. That's who we got. So let's see what we're looking at here. We all agree O-line now that Horn is gone? Oh, look at this, guys. I want to show you guys all. I want to dangle some candy in front of your face. We know where the work is. We know what we need. But here's the candy. He's looking at the board. Look at the candy. We got Etienne, Harris, and Gainwell all still sitting there. Little bit of candy for you. All right, but here's where the work is. We got Landon Dickerson and Josh Myers at center. And Trey Hill for that matter. We can always bounce McGovern over to the right guard spot, or we can go natural guard. Zion Johnson, Deontay Brown. I'm going to be honest, I don't really know much about Vera Tucker yet, so I get nervous with that, but you guys can tell me. You got to go O-line. I agree, Parker Dugan. Gainwell and Williams will be good in later rounds, right? And don't forget, we got Trey Sermon there. We have Chuba Hubbard. I know it's Chuba, but I just don't like the way that sounds. I like Chuba Huba. Or Chuba Hubbard, I like. Terry, man, you're crazy. We can't go running back this high. Unless it was Najee Harris or Etienne. Okay, wait. Draft Javonte Williams at running back. Got to go O-line. Agreed, Greg Tarr. No candy, meowsers. The Bama Bulldozer. I know, guys. I think it's if you guys all wanted it, but I got a lot of guys that are making sense with the no. O-line, pure and simple. Okay, so let's do this. Which O-lineman do we want? Take a look at the guards. Tucker, Johnson, Brown, and Smith. We got the centers, Dickerson, Myers, Hill, and Lindstrom. And don't forget about Tyler Linderbaum, but it will get him in the fourth if we want it. And then you got the tackles. Leatherwood is a fraud. Mayfield, Carmen, Raduns, Rasheed Walker I like. I don't know. I'm thinking guard, guys. What do you think? Thinking Trey Smith. Let's just do it. Even though the board's going to give us Trey Smith later. All right, let's do it. We know our player. We know what we're looking at here. Let's just do it. Trey Smith it is. Boom. Okay, we got Trey Smith. Dude, guys, I'm going to tell you something. Look at our draft. Devontae Smith, Patrick Jones, and Trey Smith. And we got 250 picks left. You see this? This is what trading gives you. Okay? And guess who's on the board? Is it us yet? No. Let me see. I think sorry. I stopped it. There goes Leatherwood. Oh, Olave's gone. Carlos Basham, which finally went. Kadarius Toney. You guys looking at him as a wide receiver yet? Very exciting young player. All right, so we are on the board. Just to recap what we did. Devontae Smith, Patrick Jones, Trey Smith. So we got a wide receiver, we got an edge, and we got an offensive guard for Sam Darnold, helping get the offense back on the field. You guys want to look at the cornerbacks, or you want to go to another wide receiver? Let's check out the running backs and see what's going on there. See who made it through the purge. Guys. Najee Harris is standing there. You see him? You want to see the corners? Okay. All right. It's a little candy for you. You got Tyson Campbell from Georgia. Asante Samuel Jr. from Florida State. Paulson Adebo from Stanford. I just heard some people. I just watched something on him yesterday. Or was it today? It might even have been earlier today. So here's what it looks like. Elijah Molden, Israel Mukamu, Diamador Lenore, DJ Daniel, Rodarius Williams, who I happen to like. I also like Jack Jones, and I like Carrie Vincent a whole bunch. Oh, you want to see the linebackers, though, right? Okay, Chaz Surratt, Dylan Moses, fantastic linebackers. I also happen to like Deng and Jabril Cox, and Charles Snowden is my secret little love affair in this draft. I love Charles Snowden. Our next pick, you want to see it? Okay, let's see what our next pick is real quick. Just so we know. We pick in 21 picks, number 66, and then after that it's 90. So it's still not a full round. You know, it's still not a full round. We're doing okay. Look at that. So we got 45, 66, 90. Still not a full round. Then 97. That's only 7 picks later. Dude, we're doing really well. We don't wait a full round to pick for the next 5 picks. Not bad. Or 4 picks. Not bad. Najee Harris and then Vincent. I got to say, yeah. So here's all the here's their rating system. So I want to tell you something right now. Najee Harris is done. This is our last chance to get Najee Harris. I want to just make sure we understand that. Hunter Long is another great tight end who I think we should consider. But we can get Kolar later from Iowa. And we can probably get Brevin Jordan later as well. I don't see him on here, but. So I'm going to leave it to you guys. This is the last opportunity for Najee Harris. If we think it's too early for a running back, that's fine. We can get Gainwell. We can get Chubba Hubby later. Charlie wants Najee. So does Theo. So does Terry. Thor wants Sante Samuel. Meowsers, when you say Williams, who you talking about there? Najee. Snowden is 6'7", right, Thor? Have you been looking at him? Okay. I mean, I got 9 people saying Najee Harris. So you know what? We're going to have a little fun. The fact that he slid back to 45 is, dude, he's a bargain right here. So here we go. Let's help Sam Darnold. Boom. Najee Harris joins Devontae Smith, becoming New York Jets. Look at what's going on. Mac Jones is gone. Jalen Mayfield. Deontay Brown finally went off the board. Rondell Moore. Holy shit. There goes Samuel. Amon-Ra St. Brown from USC is gone. Zion Johnson. Chaz Surratt, the linebacker. So we are up. Now I'll just remind us. I know it's crazy. We just did this a second ago, but I want us to look. This is our draft so far. So we got Devontae Smith, Patrick Jones, Trey Smith, and Najee Harris. And then we pick in, what is that? 34 picks. Is that what it is? Yeah, 34 picks. What do you guys want to do? Solid corner. Wouldn't it be fun, Charlie? That's what I'm saying, dude. And let me tell you guys something. I know that it's not quite this easy in real life, but yes, it is, by the way. Okay? There might be some more variables that we're unaware of, but let me tell you something. These guys are overthinking this shit, man. There's no way I couldn't build a fucking dominant Super Bowl winning team. There's no way. I am convinced. I look at the players I would have drafted every year, and they're great. You guys want to get Sam his backup and secure an insurance policy? So let's see what we got here. Let's take a look at the quarterbacks. It would be a good place to go quarterback. Kyle Trask, this is the last. Let me see where he is in the ratings. There's Gainwell. So we just got Najee Harris, so we're good there. Adebo is from Stanford. A lot of people like him. This is our last opportunity to get Kyle Trask because we are waiting 34 picks. So you guys want to get ourselves a corner, or do you want to give Sam Darnold a backup and give our coach an insurance policy? That's legit. Let me just give you guys a little update. Dude, the fucking Bills are destroying the Patriots. 37-9 right now. Wanted to give you that. So there we go. You want to take the Stanford cornerback? Trask or Max? I'm with you. So Thor, we got to pick one. So we know. We got Adebo. Give Sam a backup, or it's insurance. I don't know. You got to do it. You got to have a backup. You don't think I'm fucking laughing at me, Jared? Hey, man, I'm being serious. Or we can get him a center. What do you think? Trask. So Jets are going to end the game on a 3. I know, the end of the season. Right. Yeah, hey. Doesn't matter to me at this point. We're not knocked down any further in the draft, and fucking Adam Gase is fired. So I don't give a shit what we do. I'd love to lose a couple shoelaces in the Patriots' ass before we get out of here. Cornerback. Desmond Ridder, huh? I don't know, buddy. Let's see. I think here's our cornerback prospects. He's way at the top. You guys want to grab the Stanford cornerback? We need him. What would I do? I'd be sticking with the offensive line right now. That's where I'd be. Or I might even double dip on edge by now. I don't know. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the pass rush supporting the corners more than I am the cornerbacks compensating for a weak pass rush. That's how I see it. I'm a very aggressive coach. Like, that's how I think. I'm like a punch you straight in your face offense with a lot of speed and size. I like 6'2" and above wide receivers. And I like edge rushers and nasty linebackers. That's what I like. I think my cornerbacks just got to be decent. I think Bryce Hall's all I need. So I wouldn't go cornerback just yet. I would grab Carey Vincent and those guys later. I would let me look at the edge rushers. This is the guy. See number 86, Aiden Hutchinson? That's who I'd be grabbing right here. If you guys haven't seen him from Penn State, take a look. You're going to laugh. He's so good. He's everything I love in a fucking football player. You guys want to see the double dip wide receivers? Okay, here we go. There we go. Now, you don't want to know my favorite guy on the board right here? Well, I happen to like Sage Surratt a lot, but the guy I like the most is Seth Williams. He's going to be this year's Terry McLaurin. They're not going to take him till like the 3rd or 4th round. And he's got a mindset. He thinks he's the best receiver in the draft, and he's incredibly aggressive hands receiver. He just takes the ball out of your life. That's what I like. So Seth Williams is the guy I would wait on receiver, and I tell you, I'd be building the offensive line, or I'd be grabbing Aiden Hutchinson right here. That's what I would do. Roche is good too. Yes, I like Roche a lot. I do. Right. Yep. Yeah, why? Michigan, what'd I say? Isn't that what I said? Remember, I use a lot of words, man. If I say something wrong, just correct me. Let's take Roche. Amari Rogers. Yeah, I like Amari. He's fast. He's good. You think so, Dugan? I don't think he is. I think he's coming out. Hutchinson, right. Greg Tars. That's my guy. Let's take Roche. We need a corner. Okay. Give me your players. Amari Rogers is going to last a minute, though. I'm with you. I think Amari Rogers is a great slot. I really do. Right, Dominic? I'm with you, man. Seth Williams is one of my favorite receivers in the draft. He's in my top 10 for sure. Yeah, Seth Williams. I love him. But I wouldn't pick him right now. There's no way. I'd be getting another edge. Or I'd go offensive line. That's what I'd be doing. All right, I see a Debo. I'm going to take a Debo unless you guys tell me otherwise. Let's do it. We got ourselves a Stanford cornerback. That's what we did. Look at that. We're out of our minds. Dude, we're crushing this, by the way. This is a great draft. Want to see it again? Let's take a look at what we're doing here. Wait, come on. This fucking thing. Come here. I got to wait till we go to the bottom. There we go. So look, we're coming up to pick 90. There goes Joe Tryon. Kenny Yeboah, another tight end I like. So we got Devontae Smith, Patrick Jones, Trey Smith, Najee Harris, cornerback from Stanford, Adebo or Adebo or Adebo or Debo. I don't know. But so what do you guys, what's the position we're looking at now? What do you want? You want to, let me check the edge and see where they are. They're all gone. All my boys are gone. See you later, boys. Shaka Tony. I looked at him a little bit. I don't know too much, though. O-line. Trask gone? Yes, Trask is definitely gone. If he's still there, I'll be blown away. Yeah. You know who I like, Greg Tarr? I like Jamie Newman a little bit. From Joe, I was looking at him a little bit. Now, all this stuff, a lot of these guys, especially the late round quarterbacks, it's all surface level right now. It's highlight films and shit like that. But the other, I tend to look into the offensive linemen and the edge rushers and linebackers first. That's what I do. So that's where and tight ends, believe it or not. I love them. I think tight end is incredibly underrated. Show me where Falele is. Let's see. The big fucking 6'9". Is he gone? Let me see. There he is. He's still 10 down on the list. And rightfully so. I think Falele is going to be a nice project. I wouldn't draft him with the plan to start him. I don't think. I mean, it all depends, right? But that's my initial thought. He's 6'9", 400 pounds. Remember just a year ago, we thought Mekhi Becton was the biggest human being we ever saw? A year later, he's like, sit down. I got you by 2 inches and 60 pounds or 40 pounds. Get crazy. So here are the wide receivers. Let's see what we got here. Schwartz, Surratt, and Williams are all still there, as is Amari Rodgers. The other guy, let me see. This is tight end territory, Greg Tarr. You like Kellen Mond, Parker Dugan? Yeah, I like him a little bit too. He's a project, in my opinion. You want to see if Myers, the center, is available? No, he's gone. He's long gone. But we still have Trey Hill and Alec Lindstrom. These are good. All 4 of these guys are good centers, and this is a great place to get a center. This is it. Let's look at the tight ends. Charlie Kolar is going to be my guy. Brevin Jordan is still there. That's a second-round tight end right there. So here's what I would do. I'd be taking Brevin Jordan, or let me see the edge rushers. They're all gone. They're all gone. I would wait till later. And Charles Snowden and Jabril Cox, they're still there. I would go tight end. That's what I've been doing right here. You got 4 centers that are worth a damn. We pick. What the hell happened? I stopped the draft somehow. Sorry about that. There we go. I thought we were already there. Oh, we're getting a trade offer. So you want to take their 4th round pick in 2022 to move back 9 spots? What do you think? I like Nick Eubanks, Dominic Gennario. I do. Take one of the centers, and then we can grab Charlie Kolar later, the 10. I'm going to disregard this. I don't care about next year's 4th right now. We're in the thick of it, right? You want to accept that, Charlie? Meowsers, you want to tell? All right. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you guys want. Charlie and Meowsers saying yes. No. That's a free 4th rounder. But listen, Charlie, here's the thing. Okay, let's take it is a free 4th rounder. Let's just put this out here for a second. We got Trey Hill, Lindstrom, Jackson, and Linderbaum. And we got where'd they go? Right here. And we got Jordan and Kolar sitting there. And Nick Eubanks. So if that's our target right now, we can move back 9 spots and one of those guys is going to be there. It is like they said, it is a free 4th. You want to, how about this? We got a lot of picks this year, so I wouldn't want to add any this year, but we can counter it. Let's see what we got. let's counter it and say, I don't want your fourth. I want your third. How's that sound? Let's see how this goes. They said no. Bastards. Let's counter again. Let's add a seventh. What do you think? Let's see. Hey, they took it. Now I feel weird about it. Okay, so let's do this. So they took it. We moved down 9 spots, guys. Let's see who they take. Cisco, McNeil. We weren't taking any of these guys. Look at this. Ooh, we got another trade. So they want to take our pick 97, and now don't forget, we have pick 99 as well. Okay? So we can move back with this, and we still pick in 2 spots. They want to take our 7th, and they want to give it, holy shit, 133, 138, and 164. So that would give us 130. That would give us 129, 135, 133, 138, 161, 164, 174. We would take everybody. You think we stay right here? The other one was good. We got a free 4th and a 7th out of it. Kolar. I'm with Greg Tarr. All right, where are you guys? No, stay here. Okay. All right. Max Florin changing his mind. Stay. It's getting too late. I would make the trade. I want you guys to know this trade is too damn good. But I'm gonna listen to you. So we're gonna stay right here. The decision has been made. So who do we want then? Kolar. Let's take it. Kolar. Ooh, Brevin Jordan's still there. Greg Tarr, you want to take Jordan or Kolar? Oh, Reaper. I love project picks. I got you, E-Rock. I'm with you. Okay, let's do Cole. Ooh, E-Rock. All right. Reaper says Kolar. E-Rock says Jordan. Terry says Jordan. Greg says Kolar. Meowser says Jordan. My vote is for Jordan. I'm sorry. I love Kolar. I do. Brevin Jordan's too talented, man. Anyway, it's still good. Doesn't matter. Let's take Brevin Jordan from Miami, and let's see where Kolar is. We got a lot of picks coming up. Boom. So now, what do you think? You want to double dip at wide receiver? Sage Surratt and Seth Williams are up. Both of them are huge. I think they are both. I think Seth Williams is 6'2" and Sage Surratt is 6'3". So you tell me what you want to do. Let me refresh our memory with what we did here. Okay. Look at all the picks we still have, guys. Holy cow. So we got Devontae Smith, Patrick Jones, Trey Smith, Najee Harris, Adebo, and Brevin Jordan. We only have one offensive lineman, guys. What are we doing? Okay, we got to stop fucking around here. I could have did that before, you know. Meowsers, just so you know, if when we counter a trade, we can actually say, hey, we'll not do this one. We can remove the one they wanted and then propose whatever we want, see if they'll take it. All right, let's take a look. So it's center or wide receiver right here, right? Let me shut this down. Sorry. So we got one of these guys are all going to be gone. These 4 guys right here, they're going. I'm telling you. Our next pick is 106. Well, we can. So the centers, all 4 of them are still there. One of those guys will be gone. I think we should take the wide receiver here, guys, and then the center with pick 106. That's what I think. Only because the way the board's shaking out. Okay, you guys want to build the wall. All right. Okay, stop yelling at me. Which center you want? You want to just go Trey Hill or Alec Lindstrom? Those are the 2 best on the board. And then my boy Linderbaum. Who do you guys want? You guys are crazy. Everybody's saying Seth Williams now. You guys are the best in the world, I'm telling you. All right. Surratt, Seth Williams, go wide receiver. Lindstrom, Hill. I got to do a count here. All right. Let me just see what you guys are saying. We're all over the place. We just freaked out. I had everybody saying center. Seth Williams, wide receiver. Williams, then Linderbaum, wide receiver. Lindstrom, wide receiver. It looks like the wide receiver wins, and then we'll take one of the centers. It looks like and then we'll take one of the centers at 106, okay? So let us grab Seth Williams, who I love. Hello, Seth Williams. Welcome. Welcome to the New York Jets, Mr. Seth Williams. And look, we're already here. And look, every single center is still there, my friends. You see? And this is where it pays to pay attention to how the board is swinging. Sometimes our emotions get in the way and you go, I really want this guy. Like we might have taken Najee Harris at pick 33 or whatever with 35, 6, wherever we are. But he slid all the way to 45 and we paid attention to how the board was swinging. So let's do Lindstrom, right? Isn't that what you guys were saying? Is that the center we want? Lindstrom. Linderbaum. Oh, man, he's going to be there a while, though. Let's take a look. Yeah, Linderbaum is rated on this board 169. Trey Hill and Alec Lindstrom are at 130. So Linderbaum's going to be there if we want him. But if you think he's better, then I would go probably Alec Lindstrom here, even though I love Linderbaum. Lindstrom, Lindstrom. Okay. Alec Lindstrom it is. And this is great. Look at this. Boom. Build that wall. So look, we're going to need some safeties. We're going to need some linebackers. And we're going to need to we could double dip on edge. So safety, linebacker. We should probably get a tackle at some point. Yeah, then you want to take Trey Hill too? Look, we're here, man. You want to double up? Remember, centers are very easily guards. Those guys are interchangeable. You want to grab Trey Hill? I would do it. I'm okay with doubling up O-line. I need help. Terry Monroe, he's not going to play a while, though. He's not. He's not going to play this year. Reaper is making a case for Hill right now. Filelli, let's take a look at where Filelli is, though. He's coming up the board. He's at 153 in this draft. And we're at 129. And you got a tackle, and you got two tackles in front of him. So oh my God, Alaric Jackson is still he's still all the way down there. This board is fucking crazy, man. So we got our two receivers. Let's make sure we look at what we got. Everybody take a second and look at what we got. We can grab Trey Hill here. That would be a fantastic pick, in my opinion. Devontae Smith, Patrick Jones, Trey Smith. So there's our offensive guard. Najee Harris, our running back. Paulson Adebo, our cornerback. We got a tight end from Miami. We got Seth Williams double dipped on the wide receiver. We got Alec Lindstrom, the center. I'm loving this draft. Don't forget, we're going to need some safeties. We're going to need some linebackers, and we can always add line. We can double dip on the edge position. I'm going to look over at you guys in just a second. I'm just preparing the linebackers. Ooh, Devin Lloyd's there. I love these linebackers, but my boys are gone. Monty Rice, Devin Lloyd, those are my guys here. Let's look at the safeties. Divine Diablo, I like. Paris Ford, I like. Jacoby Stevens. But my secret gem, I think you guys have probably heard me talk about him. Isaiah Polamau. That's my secret little gem of the defensive draft safety group. So Carson is saying he likes our centers. Our corners. More corners. Meowsers wants Filelli. You want to go? Dominic says linebacker. Filelli. You guys love Filelli because he's big and fat. It's all it is. You guys know it. And he's tall and fat. If you guys want him, I got 3 votes for Filelli, man. Paris Ford, right, Rolando? Thank you. I agree. Asylum Reaper's making a good point. Filelli's a reach here. We can get Filelli, but we can wait another round and get him. He's going to be there. So I have to remind you guys of that. Yeah, Polamalu is going to be there for a while. No, not like Becton, Greg Tarr. Becton's not fat. Don't twist my words, my friend. No way. Linebacker. Here we go. The linebackers. Trey Hill, center. All right, let's look at how they're breaking down the whole board. Linebacker is their number 1 rated player left on the board. We got a couple edge guys up there. Chuba Hubbard, Trey Hill. Trey Hill's going to go. When's our next pick? 135. All right, so you want to grab Monty Rice, the linebacker, and then we'll grab Trey Hill or Linderbaum, the next pick. And then we'll get some Filelli action going on and some Paris Ford. Don't risk losing Hill. But Monty Rice is the next player off the board. And we don't have a linebacker yet. And our linebackers are dog shit. Even though I like Hewitt a little bit, he's a backup in my opinion. We got Glass Joe, Blake Cashman, Blake Glassman. Or what somebody called him? Blake Glassman, right? So you guys tell me. We need linebackers. Rice. Trey Hill. You're the best. Greg Tarr wants Hill as well. I'm just counting them up. Let me see what we got. Hill now. All right. I got you. I got you. Where'd it go? I got you, Charlie. So you're saying Hill now. Bro, we have Mosley. Mosley hasn't fucking played football in 2 years. Who's Mosley? I don't know what you're talking about. Peanut, right. Who the hell's Peanut? Those guys haven't played football in years. I don't know, man. I don't know about this Mosley character guy. I don't know. Never heard of him. All right, so we're going to get Trey Hill. I'm getting outvoted. I would go linebacker. Let's go Trey Hill. I'm not unhappy with this pick, I will tell you. There he is. Trey Hill is now ours. So now we're building the pipeline. We're building depth. Let me see something before I look at this fucking trade. Hold on here. I don't want to. Hold on. Yeah, Monty Rice is gone. There he goes. So my next guy would be Devin Lloyd, guys. If you haven't watched these guys, this is really cool. You know what I'll do too? I'll take screenshots of this and I'll send it out on Instagram and Twitter, so you guys can see it and stuff. All right. So I'll keep this shit and I'll get it out there in the social media so you can see what we did tonight. And you can study these guys. Look at their all 22 if you can find it. Look at their full game tapes. Like just watch them play all game and watch the guys. Watch Monty Rice. Watch Charles Snowden or Adebo and all these guys. It's really cool. Devin Lloyd. So I would take Devin Lloyd right here. Let's see what we got for safeties. Paris Ford still there. He's coming. Jacoby Stevens. What are you doing awake? Get out of here. Football? I know football, but you got to go to bed. We're leaving at 5 a.m., buddy. Yeah, I'm leaving Fort Lauderdale tomorrow. 5 in the morning. I'm out of here. That's what's going to happen. Ah, shit. Okay. All right, guys. So what do we want? Do it. You want to do the trade? Okay, let me look at the trade. I'm sorry. I got talking to my son about sleeping. Hold on. So here's the trade offer. They want us to move back 4 picks. We give them next year's pick 6 that we got from San Fran, and we get pick 1. How many picks do we need this year? You want to let's do this. So here's what it looks like. You want to move this over and see if we can get a fourth instead? What do you guys think? Next year? Or do you want to just grab it? You want to put up the all player? Okay, I'll do that. But this is what the trade. Let's look and just tell me if you want to consider this trade or not. I don't love it. I mean, it's four picks. It's a free pick, man, the way I see it. Unless we had somebody on the board that we really want. So let me do this. Let's put up the all, see who we got. Did we grab a linebacker yet? No, we didn't. So Devin Lloyd is still sitting there, who I happen to like a great deal. Let me see what you guys are thinking. No, why not? Fuck it. Just grab it. Grab the trade. It's a good deal, but it's not necessary. Right. Why not? That's a no-brainer. I know, we got to be smart. We got to pretend this is real. Remember, we're in a room. We're a war room. Jared P. Or we got, right, but we already got Najee Harris. You want to double dip at running back? I don't know. I probably wouldn't. All right, everybody, we're going to just take this trade. We're going to take it the way it is. You know, I'll counter a seventh. Why not? Let me throw something in there. Let's take off our sixth and see if they do that. Boom. Boom. They declined it. Okay, hold on. Let me counter. Let me add their seventh next year's seventh. And they decline it. This is a straight up. That's all they want. All right, we'll take it. Okay, let's see. Now watch who's going. Okay, there you go. So we just got a free pick number 170, essentially. So we'll do this. We're going to grab, it looks like the board is okay with going ahead and then taking Devin Lloyd, the linebacker out of Utah. Boom. Paris Ford's gone. Nico Collins. Where's Falele? Everybody's getting nuts. Ooh, DeMonte Coxey, another receiver I really like. Ben Cleveland, a guard I like. You see, let me see. Oh, man, look at all. Oh, there's Falele. I'm sorry, guys. We lost him. We lost our boy. We fucking lost him. You guys mad? We lost him. Max, we lost him, buddy. We lost our boy. Look, let me see how many picks we lost him by. This is the game we play. This is the life we choose. There goes Kolar, Greg. Where'd he go? We lost Falele by 6 selections. Not because of the trade, which is nice to know. You guys want to take a look at the tackles and see who's there? Ooh, Vrabel. I like that. Oh, Alaric Jackson's still there, guys. Cade Mays is still there. Cade Mays is going to be very good in the NFL. Remember that name. So what do you guys want to do? Mulligan. Start it over. That's the best. The draft is ruined. Everything was about Falele. Who is, Adam? Who do you think, Falele or Cade? We got Najee Harris, Greg. You want to do another running back? We can. Let me see who the running backs are. Trey Sermon. It's fantastic. Master Teague. But they're both Ohio State. I got to be honest. Once we're getting out here, I don't know these cats. Look at this guy. Kobe Lewis from Central Michigan. Shit. I don't know these guys, man. So look, we got the tackles. We got Alaric Jackson. He's a slam dunk. We got Cade Mays. He's a slam dunk. Robert Haney from Notre Dame. I think I may have heard good things. I can't remember, but those two guys, that's enough. Josh Sills, a huge monster man, big and tall and strong. Ed Ingram from LSU. We can double dip at tight end with Nick Eubanks sitting right there. He's a good one. And we got to get a safety. Look at these guys. You got Jacoby Stevens and Isaiah Palamau sitting there. You want to grab a safety? We got to get a safety. We're creeping near the end. We got pick 170, 174. man, we fucking rocked this thing. This is the way it goes. In 217, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Remember that song? So what do you guys think? Kicker. Wouldn't he, Reaper? You know about Josh Sills, right? Dude, he's an animal. He's very aggressive. That's actually one of his downsides as well. Charlie, here's the quarterbacks. Here's what you got on the quarterbacks. You know what's hilarious? Nobody's even talking about defensive tackles. I haven't heard that brought up for 1 second in 2 weeks of this. Not once. It's like the one place we're good. So we got Kellen Mond, Jamie Newman, Brock Purdy out of Iowa State. All three of those are quality developmental guys. In my opinion, Jamie Newman is the best of them. But like I said, I will admit I have barely scratched the surface with the quarterbacks. Our next pick. All right, E-Rock. So we got 161, right? That's now. 170, 174. We picked twice. We picked 3 times in 13 picks. And then it's our last pick at the end of the 7th. These are our 3/6 right here. We're going to have to get a safety at some point. We got to come out of this thing with at least one safety, man. We have to. You want to grab a quarterback? Let's grab a backup quarterback. Let's grab a my son's hilarious. You know, guys, I live in an RV. He's right in the next room. He's telling me, you know what you should do? You should grab Cameron Dicker, the kicker. And he said to grab Jacoby Stevens. He's fucking funny. He's supposed to be sleeping. All right, let's see what Terry's talking about. Best available. We're smarter than that, guys. We're smarter than that. Best available for all. They want us to take Khalil Herbert from Virginia Tech. But listen, this is what we can do. Here's my plan. I already got it all mapped out for us, okay? Here's what I would do. I would grab Cary Vincent, the cornerback from LSU. I would grab Isaiah Palamau, the safety from USC. I would go back. Let me see if Josh Sills is still there. I would grab Josh Sills, the monster from Oklahoma State. And then on the 7th, I would grab Cameron Dicker, the big dick kicker. That's what I would grab. What do you guys think of that? Dicker the kicker, Jared. We're making it a shirt. We picked that guy. I'm going to fucking get a tattooed on my forehead. Yeah, right. Screw the Pats. You like that plan? So here's what we got. We're going to wrap this up. Okay. So here's what we got. We got pick 161, 170, 174. What I propose is that we draft Cary Vincent, cornerback from LSU, Isaiah Palamau from USC, the safety. We get Josh Sills, who I would actually take him first, though. Josh Sills, the offensive guard from Oklahoma State, and then we grab the huge swollen dick kicker, Cameron Dicker. What do you think of that? All right, let's do it. Let's fucking do it, man. We'll wrap this up right. Load up. Dicker in the 7th. Right, Terry. Okay, make it so. So let's see. Let's watch it happen, everybody. Let me close this. So we're going to pick Josh Sills right here. We're going to grab our cornerbacks. We're going to go. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. He just went. Cary Vincent. No. All right, let me grab my other guy. I can't believe it. This is the shit. You know, you think everything's going to work out. So we're going to grab Isaiah Palamau just to be safe. We pick again in 4 picks. I don't want to lose him. We'll grab Tariq Castro Fields is good. Yeah, so we'll get him. I wish we could have gotten the guy. Watch, he's going to be a 3rd-round pick, Jacoby Stevens. He's never lasted this long, so that would have been nice to get him. And then let's watch. We're 217. Let's get the special teams board up. Cameron Dicker, big dick kicker. Cameron Dicker. Let's go. Look at all these guys. Kate Otten, there he goes. Sean Jolly, Alaric Jackson making it to pick 195. Oh, that would be terrible. Jacoby Stevens, the safety from LSU. That's who my son said we should have grabbed. But I like Isaiah Palomal better. But I like Jacoby Stevens too. All right. Cameron Dicker. The kicker. Cameron Dicker, big dick kicker. There he goes. Guys, look at our... Now, you tell me the Jets have had a draft this good in the last 30 years, okay? Tell me. Greg Tarr is a draft historian. He's among us. He knows. You tell me, Greg Tarr. Devontae Smith, wide receiver at Alabama. Patrick Jones, best edge rusher in the class, in my opinion, from Pittsburgh. Trey Smith, offensive guard from Tennessee. Najee Harris, a running back from Alabama, the next Derrick Henry. Paulson Adebo, the cornerback from Stanford. Brevin Jordan, tight end, Miami. Wide receiver from Auburn, Seth Williams. Alaric Lindstrom, the center from Boston College. Double dip at center, Trey Hill from Georgia, because as Reaper stated, they know how to eat down there. And I agree. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker from Utah. Another guard, Josh Sills out of Oklahoma State. Isaiah Palomal, the safety from USC. The cornerback, Tariq Castro Fields from Penn State. Cameron Dicker, the kicker. And to wrap that up, we got next year San Francisco's first, second, and third. The Los Angeles Rams fourth. And the Houston Texans seventh. So that gives us 3 firsts, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, 3 fourths, and I believe 2 sevenths. Come on, dude. When's the last time you saw the Jets do anything like this? Why can't we do this? Because we're afraid. Because Mike McCagnon is a pussy, and so is Idzik, and so is Tannenbaum. Tannenbaum's not a pussy, but he's stupid. Okay? This is the greatest draft. Thank you, Nathan. Right. The best. Send it to JD. This is what 30 of your fans got together and did this. Joe Douglas, okay? We like you, we believe in you, but this is what we need to do. Don't be afraid. That said, I don't want to build around Sam Darnold. So next week, send me what you guys think on either under this video, or I check everything. So you can send what you want me to do next week. You want us to take you want us to take one of these quarterbacks? Do you want to trade, and then so we bring in Matt Stafford and we build around him? Whatever we want to do. But this was the draft to build around Sam Darnold. You're going to tell me that this draft wouldn't help Sam Darnold? This helps Sam Darnold more than his entire career put together. This draft would help him more than that. So next week, this draft, except with Zach Wilson. But the thing is, don't forget, if we took Zach Wilson at 2, a lot of these picks don't exist. We don't have 2 seconds. We don't have 3 thirds. Okay? So that's the thing. There's a give and take. And this is why it's fun to do that. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, in reality, maybe we would take Justin Fields. But it's good to know what we're really using Justin Fields to override. You know what I'm saying? This is what it looks like if we entertain the opposite. And maybe we use one of those picks and take Kyle Trask. So we have a battle between Sam Darnold, James Morgan, and Kyle Trask. Fuck it. Throw David Fales in there. Let's see what happens. You guys are all starting at even footing. Square one. And just see who wins. Oh, you see that? That's a good point, D-Rock. Because if we would have taken Zach Wilson, we wouldn't have got these picks, but we might have gotten a pick from Sam as well. So it's good. So there's a little bit of counterbalance, and that's good. That's a good point, man. Zach Wilson was there at 14, Jared. You're right. Zach, or as you said it, Zach Silson. I don't know who that is, but I believe Zach Wilson was there too. Devonta Smith, Najee Harris. Holy shit, right, guys? Wilson was there when we got Smith. That's right. You guys are, it's a good thing you guys are younger than me, man. Greg Tarr don't remember. I don't remember. We can't remember this shit. Dark Demonic's memory shot. Let's see. Yeah, so that would have been fun. So think about that. Now, if we were planning to build around Sam and we made that trade with that in mind and Zach Wilson slid to 14, there's no reason why in real life we can't switch gears and go, fuck that. This is way later than this kid's supposed to be sitting there, and take him anyway. There's nothing wrong with that. You already got the value for the trade, right? So guys think, wait, I don't think he's fallen to 14. That's not real. So, but it's interesting because every single year guys fall that we're not supposed to, that we're not predicted to. Usually they never fall because Mike McCagnon's sitting there taking the best player in the draft at doesn't matter what position. So we were there to stop it. But every year there's somebody that slides for no reason other than teams have their sights set on different teams or different players. That's all. They planned on this guy not being there, so they took the guy they did the most evaluation of. That's what happened with like Jalen Reagor or Brandon Ayuk. Nothing wrong with those players, but there's no reason that those guys should have been taken before Mims. None. I don't care who you are. Okay? That's stupid football. And then it just shows you these guys are not smart. We're smarter than these guys. We've been watching football, and no, we're not in the room and everything, but we're better than you at this. And we could do it. We could do this job better than you. Well, let's take a look. Let's go back for a second, and let's look at the whole draft. So let me screenshot this shit, though. Hold on. I want to do it with my phone. Hold on a second. Hold on, everybody. Stop fucking, calm down. Everybody's yelling at me. And that's just my wife. Hold on. All right. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to try to look at, oh, wait a minute. It's gone. Oh, I can't do it. All right. So let me look at some. I'll answer your question like this. Hold on. I have another thing over here. It's a telephone. It's not really a telephone. It works as a telephone as well, but it's really a little computer. All right. So let's see who needs a quarterback. Who was that asked that? Hold on. I lost you, buddy. Let me see. Food for thought. What's as you hear Urban Meyer considering the Jacksonville head coaching job? Yeah, well, no, never. Don't forget, though, man, the Jacksonville Jaguars in the year when Teddy Bridgewater and Johnny Manziel were the clear favorites in the draft, Jacksonville overrode everything and took Blake fucking Bortles. So, like, if Justin Fields has a lights out game and Trevor Lawrence shits the bed, it is possible, man. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's possible. It's possible because it has happened before. So here are the teams that are picking in the top 15, okay? You got Jacksonville at 1, Jets, Miami at 2 3 via the Texans pick. Atlanta Falcons at 4, they could be looking for a quarterback. Bengals at 5, they're not. Eagles could be. I think they like Hurts, but they're at 6. The Detroit Lions at 7, they could be looking for a quarterback. Giants at 8 can be looking for a quarterback. The Panthers at 9 are looking for a quarterback. Denver's looking for a quarterback. Dallas Cowboys at 11 could be looking for a quarterback. Chargers are not. Vikings could be looking for a quarterback. San Francisco could be looking for a quarterback. And the Patriots could be looking for a fucking quarterback. So, guys, it's on. Believe me. If you think that Joe Douglas is not getting frantic calls from these guys already, you're nuts. It's already happening. And the 2 weeks before the draft, it's going to be mayhem. When after the combine, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Kyle Trask, Jamie Newman, Kellen Mond, The other guy, you know what I mean? But these guys, dude, if they have decent combines, it's going to be a feeding frenzy. This is a strong quarterback class. 3 quarterbacks in top 10, 5 in the first round, depending on the combine. You'll see it. It's going to be nuts, guys. It's going to be nuts. So all that said, Trevor Lawrence is going first. It's time, guys. It's time we let go of it. But it can happen. But so me personally, I think Joe Douglas is going to trade back. Where are the Bengals? The Bengals are at 5, and they want Sewell. And I think they have to get to at least 3 because Miami's taking them. That's my thought. Okay, they got to lose this last game. They can't be stupid here. Miami's taking Sewell. Okay, so the Bengals got to get up there. So they're going to want to talk to us. If Joe Douglas can say, hey, dude, why don't you give us that injured center that you guys have? Give us him. Give us your 2nd round pick this year and your 3rd next year, and we'll call it a fucking day. And we jump back to 5. And then we take whatever quarterback is sitting there. Because number 3 or number 2 is going to be Sewell. So we got Trevor Lawrence, Sewell. Miami will take – they're not taking a quarterback. Atlanta might take a quarterback, but then it's us. You know what I mean? So anyway, it's crazy. I don't know if Urban Meyer. It might be an interesting year for college coaches. I think Joe Douglas is going to go after Lincoln Riley, Matt Campbell, and Pat Fitzgerald, and maybe some others in there. But we're going to be shooting for the college coach ranks. I know we are. And if not, I think Greg Roman's the guy, guys. That's what I think, and I think he should be happy about it. Someone could jump us if we're at 5. Sure, absolutely. Absolutely. But it's only 3 picks, right? So it's not – how many quarterbacks at there? So if we get to 3 or to 2 and Miami's not taking a quarterback and they're going to want – well, yeah, they could jump to 3. You got 3 and 4. That's the place where we could get jumped, and you got Fields, Wilson, and Lance sitting there. It's going to be weird. It's going to be fun. You don't think Atlanta's going quarterback, Jared? They could. I know, dude. And Terry, that's the funniest thing because my wife's in there sleeping. My kids are right here sleeping, right? Like, look, this is my RV. This is how big it is. It's the whole thing, right? So that's my door. Where is it? Right there. It's my bedroom door. And then my kid's door is right here. And you know how loud I talk? I'm like screaming. I'm like, blah, blah. Like that's what it's like in here. Everybody hates me right now. My kid's still awake. I'm like, why are you awake? It's like, well, you're 5 feet away from me yelling. So anyway, yeah, my wife is going to kill me, especially because I got to get up. I'm getting up in 5 hours to drive 3.5, 4 hours tomorrow. So that's funny. I'll put that up, Terry Monroe, because it's the truth. But guys, listen, this was a blast, man. This is fun. Do me a favor. This video is going to live on YouTube, right? So it'll be on my page on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, please do, man. It really does help me. Like the video if you can. It doesn't take very long. But then under the video, tell me what you'd want to do for next week's draft. Next Monday, I'll put up what it's going to be. Just like I said, this was suggested to me by a few people during the week. Let's build around Sam Darnold. We were talking about it. So, you know what I mean? Lady Bean is good. There's Jets Mess. Where you been? I didn't even see you in here. Were you here the whole time? Joe Montori, crushing it. That's right, Nathan. That's right. I love this shit. My wife knows it. At least now it has some purpose. At least I'm like hanging out with you. I'm not just sitting here alone, like yelling at this computer screen by myself. At least I have you guys here. It helps a little. It does. It makes it more like legitimate. You know what I mean? So, well, cool. Yeah, I must have missed it. I'm sorry, Mess. I'm sorry, buddy. Wilson at 2 or trade back to 5 with the Bengals. Yeah, right. I agree. This is better than Madden. This is good shit. So, all right, guys, look, I'm going to bounce out of here. Like I said, I have to wake up in 5.5 hours and do a whole bunch of stuff. If you guys only knew, packing up an RV and driving is not exactly easy. And then I'll be up mid-central Florida for 3 weeks. So I'll be all right. But I'll tell you guys where I am next week, and we'll hang out again. So 10 o'clock mock is I mean, look, I like it. I can do this shit all night long. I'm telling you, I can. I could do it every day with you guys. But thanks for stopping by. Again, please like and subscribe. It helps me as I try to build this thing. I'll have my podcast out in the next 48 hours. My post Trevor Lawrence Realization podcast, and I'm going to give you guys a story on why I hate the Cleveland Browns and the Cleveland people. Okay? I have a real story, man. You guys are going to understand when I tell you why I hate those sons of bitches. But that said, have a great night. I love having you guys. I'm really I'm honored, man, that you guys are willing to hang out and spend this time with me, because like I said, I'd be doing it anyway. So it's much more fun with you guys, and you guys make me think about things that I wasn't thinking, you know? So there goes our draft. Let me just scroll up and down so you can see it one last time before you go. Let me see. Where is it? There it is. Devontae Smith, Patrick Jones, Trey Smith, Najee Harris, Paulson Adebo, Brevin Jordan, Seth Williams, Alec Lindstrom, Trey Hill, Devin Lloyd, Josh Sills, Isaiah Polamau, Tariq Castro Fields, Cameron Dicker, the huge dick kicker, next year's first, second, and third from San Francisco, and a fourth from the Rams, and a seventh from the Texans. Not too shabby. That said, I'm going to bounce out of here, guys. Thanks. Have a good night. I'll check in tomorrow and let you know what I'm doing and if I made it safely. Deal? Did not head coach Kitchens run up the score on us? No, I don't remember. I don't know if that happened. Good night, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I can just sit here and read comments. I'll be here 20 minutes, just like sitting here. But yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. Have a good night. I'll leave you guys with some new shit. Look at this. Boom. There's my shit. It's my new intro. They were beating us up last week about being not good enough. We didn't deserve. We got this guy Shap saying that we don't deserve the number one pick. A team like the Jets doesn't deserve to be rewarded with a guy like Trevor Lawrence. This is the shit we hear. So we win a game. Everybody's supposed to be happy. What does the NFL media do? They laugh at us. You guys couldn't even do that. You can't even lose right. Yeah. It's a double-edged sword, and it cuts both ways for us. So, f*** you.